Am I up? Okay. Okay, hi, I'm Brad Wagner, one of the PSA mentors. We're going to talk about Law 15, the throw-in. Okay, a throw-in is awarded to opponents of any player who last touched the ball when it rolled over the touchline. Now, the entire ball needs to cross the entire touchline. Touchline, by the way, sideline, same thing. Okay, notice that the entirety of the ball has to cross the entirety of the touchline. The converse to that is if the ball goes over the touchline and leaves the field of play, it is always a throw-in. Okay, it can't be anything but a throw-in. Okay, I don't care if it goes over the ground or the air. Once it goes off the field over the touchline, we have a throw-in. A goal cannot be scored directly from a throw-in. If I'm taking the ball and I throw it directly into the goal I'm trying to score a goal in, and nobody touched it before he gets there, a goal has not been scored. The other team gets a goal kick. If I'm trying to throw it back to my defenders, which you'll see sometimes, if that ball goes directly in the goal I'm defending, you'll see this once in a while, that does not mean I've just scored an own goal. The other team gets a corner kick. Okay, at the moment of delivering the ball, the thrower must face the field. So I got to be looking here. I can't have my back to everybody. Have part of each foot on or behind the touch line and on the ground. By the way, that means if I have toes on the ground and I'm dragging a toe, that's legal. That's part of my foot. As long as part of either foot is on the ground, on or behind the touch line, when I let go of the ball, it's a legal throw. I have to throw the ball with both hands from behind and over the head, like this. This don't cut it. This is legal. See how it went over my head? By the way, they don't have to go all the way back here. If they start here, that's kind of behind my head. This is legal. And it's thrown from the point where it left the field of play. So across the touchline there, that's where we're going to do the throw in. By the way, if you do it a yard away from that, that's fine. All opponents must be 2 yards away from the point where the throw-in's taken. So if I'm taking a throw-in, I'm the yellow team. If the red team is within a yard of me, tell him to move back. I'll tell you what happens if he doesn't. Move on. Okay, here's the thing with the feet. Okay, this is the field of play. This is out of touch or off the field of play. See the thrower's feet are behind the line? That's good. See the thrower's feet? One's behind the line, one's on the line. This is legal. There's a wives' tale out there saying they have to be behind the line. No, they don't. They can be touching the line. That's in the rules. Both feet are on the line. See how something of each foot is touching the line? This is legal. See how one foot's on the line and one foot's on the field of play, not touching the line? This is a foul throw. See how both feet are on the field of play? This is a foul throw. At 3rd grade and above, the other team gets the ball. At 1st and 2nd grade, we'll let them try that again. Kindergarten, we use kick-ins, so they won't be doing throw-ins. Okay, the ball's in play once it enters the field of play. And once it fully crosses the touchline, anybody can play it except me. Ball touches the ground before entering the field of play. I don't care if it hits the ground before the touchline, bounces over it, rolls on the field. Stop play. We're going to do a retake. Okay, and it's a retake because the ball never came into play. It touched the ground before the line. Okay, if the throw-in's not taken correctly, it's retaken by the opposing team from the same position. So if I don't do it right, again, this is 3rd grade and above, the other team gets the ball right here, they do a throw-in. There's no advantage clause that's used here. Doesn't matter what happened to the ball. If I did it wrong, stop play, other team gets it. Provided all requirements of the law are met, the following throw-ins are permitted. Non-traditional deliveries. Have you guys ever seen a flip throw? Go out on YouTube, look it up. It's fun to see. But as long as when that person takes the flip throw, both feet, part of either foot is on or behind the touch line, and the ball comes from over the head, that's a fair throw. Players who lack the use of a hand or arm may perform a legal throw-in. All I have is a right hand. Okay? By the way, if I just have one hand, I can take a throw-in. Notice the ball's still going over my head. Even if I have one hand, I still can't do this. Okay? Okay, I'm not allowed to throw the ball at any player if I'm careless, reckless, or use excessive force. You will occasionally see tempers get crazy. I'm taking the throw in. I don't like this person over here, so I'm going to try to hit him with the ball. In your judgment, was it careless that I hit him? Okay, so that's just a foul. Is it reckless? Am I being silly about it? Am I going to hit him in the chest and you can tell I meant to do it? You're going to yellow card the thrower. If I'm trying to hurt him with it, like it's very obvious I'm trying to hit him in the face, whether I get him or not, that's excessive force. Red card time. Okay, if the thrower touches again before another player after the ball is in play, what that's saying is I throw the ball, it lands on the field right in front of me and nobody's touched it yet. And I go out and I touch it, like I kick it, nobody else has touched it yet. The opponents are going to get an indirect free kick awarded. That free kick's going to be where I touched it the second time. Now, if I throw it on the field and then I pick it up from the field, that's a direct free kick where I picked it up with my hands again. I'm on the field when I do that. Okay, if I'm throwing the ball in and the opponents unfairly distract or impede the thrower, caution's given to the offending player. Basically, that means if I'm trying to throw the ball in and there's a player 1 yard away or closer, okay, realistically, the referee will look at him and say, you move back. If he doesn't move back forthwith, stop play, caution him. It's delaying the restart. He can't do that. If he's jumping up and down, stop play, knock that off. Okay? If they won't, give the caution. And by the way, an indirect free kick is awarded if I give that caution. Where he was. So now we're on the field and I get an indirect free kick from there. For any other infringement, the opponents get the ball for throwing. Okay, like I hope I mentioned, PSA allows throw-in starting with first grade. So if you're doing a kindergarten game, you're going to see kick-ins. Incorrect throw-ins at first and second grade, not turnovers, they're redos. Let them try again. But the same person who messed it up the first time, you're going to tell him, this is the correct way to do it. I want you to try again. Okay? If that second try is bad, just play. Okay? Beginning in third grade, though, if they mess it up, the other team gets the ball. And that's all the throw-in. Thanks for your attention.